Let's get out of here. I told you I would. Jen, you're supposed to be going to sleep.
What the heck are you doing?
I'm on live.
Really?
Yep. Jen was doing a live. She's supposed to be going to sleep. And Julie said, Sharice, your turn. I said, okay. Oh, I have to fix this again. Oh, that means I'm going to have to add Tia as a moderator again. There we go. I love how you always put the roses up, Becky. Do not mind my mess over here. I have to clean that. It's bad. Where is Miss Tia? Oh, this is what happens when you don't sleep properly. You would think with taking 2 walks today, though, I would be tired. There you are. I literally just messaged going, Tia, where are you? Look, I didn't have to give you a new wrench. Hi, Light and Skywatcher. Oh, I love you too. I'm hoping Sandra kind of pops on too, because I want to tell her how that I watched the video and that I loved it. I did. See, right there. Oh, you can't see it. My phone's doing that stupid thing. See? I did. Right there. Ugh. My cat is sprawled out in front of my door. I think that means he's going to try tripping me. Did you do a new video? I don't know. I'm not getting your notifications. I'm going to check right now. That's kind of aggravating because I always try to watch everyone's videos. Mine's probably going to be acting up all week, Jen, because we have rainstorms coming in all week. Let me check, okay? I said the same thing to her. Let me see. All right, you just posted a new one 13 minutes ago. I'll watch it after the live. You have 4 channels now? So this is the only one I think I know you from. Is this one, the Enlightened Skywatcher. Well, Jen, I mean, that's why we came over here, so you could get some rest. Well, now you can just lay in bed and watch and, fall asleep. I've done that before, not meaning to. Oh, it'd be no surprise getting sick. Think about it. They've been wearing you down. I all of a sudden just got the chills. Yeah, that would be downstairs. I'm in my room right now. So that's what we want to do. We want to do the. Am I feeling okay? No, I'm fine. I just, even with the weather being yucky and stuff like that, and okay, that weird look was, oh, she's in the other room. She's in her bedroom. That weird look was because I just looked over at my window, and you know that wonderful conversation we had the other day, Jen, about how like your dog steals socks? My cat stole a sock and it's in my window. Dawn,
What?
Jen was asking where you are.
Dying.
She said dying. She probably wants to see your hair. uh, uh. These cats, I'm telling you, they steal my elastics. Yeah, it's in the window. There is I'll take a picture of it and I'll put it on it. I'll send it to the group. I'm not going to move the laptop around because then you really see the mess I have. Tia said, Dawn, we need your beautiful face.
I'm trying to sleep.
Because she can hear me yelling for her. Becky said, yeah, let us see you gorgeous Dawn / Bob.
What?
Because of how you always say Bob.
I didn't hear you.
Oh, she said, because she can hear me. That was Tia. Becky said, yeah, let us see you gorgeous. Sandra, there you are. I was just telling them I hope that you came in. I watched the video. Oh my God, the palette is gorgeous. I'm so proud of you. And the colors are amazing. I don't know why I use that lotion anymore. I'm glad you're here. No, she's kind of tired. I don't know why, but like I can fall asleep 3, 4, 5 o'clock, and I'll still wake up like anywhere between 8:30 and 10. But today, I think it's because of like the weather and everything. I didn't get up until 1:30, 1 o'clock this afternoon. And she's been tired all day since being woken up. She seems to be fighting a cold. Like something's going on between like she gets allergies really bad and I think it's starting to get into her chest, so yeah, telling you. She tells people she wasn't born with an immune system. Oh, thank you. Isn't the palette amazing, Tia? Yeah, I opened my big mouth and was like, Sandra did a video on her new palette. Ever since you told me you were doing the video, you're like, oh, I'm making the video. I've been like, okay, come on, post. Come on, post. Come on, I want to see it. Come on, post. I'll be watching it. Her Instagram's the same as her name on here, Sandra's. And like what? Like all the different metals, or is there certain metals that you're talking about? Sandra said, all my girls are gonna want one. Okay. Anyways, it won't let you follow her on Instagram? I know, right? I was just thinking that. Don't worry. We'll have the exorcism ready for him. Yeah, so Sandra's palettes, they're going to be $50 plus shipping, but everyone needs to also remember, like, that sounds a little high, but it's all hand done. She uses all they're vegan and cruelty free, and has the vitamin E in it, so that's good for your skin. Um, Hi, life at home. How are you doing tonight or today? Yeah, because you're in Australia, right? Oh, okay. That's what you were talking about, enlightened. Yes, you're in Australia. That's why I was like, "You're in Australia, right?" So it's daytime. Night, Becky. Mwah. Love you. That's odd that it's not letting you. I know sometimes that happens with my phone, like, I'll sit there and try to do something, and it won't let me. So how's your day going? A life at home. Love you more, Becky. Nice, I'll definitely check it out. I'll do that after the live because I know I'm gonna be wide awake. It's odd day, I'm telling you. Girl, you're gonna be popping out palettes like no tomorrow because okay, don't forget no drama makeup mama wanted one also. She's probably sleeping right now though. I noticed she did porch time earlier, but I was actually out taking a walk with my daughter. It's going well. I just finished too. Oh, you know Natoma will want one, definitely. Nice. I'll be making sure to watch my notifications. I might just sit there and unsubscribe and resubscribe to make sure I get the notifications because for some reason I don't get notifications for everything. I have the most dorkiest picture for this one. All right, let me check. It's been happening to a lot of people at home. There you is. Yep, see, that's exactly what it did too. Well, guess what? I didn't have to unsubscribe. Some reason it took me away from you. So I just redid it. Scooby Doo. My Dawn's a Scooby Doo freak.
I'm watching it right now.
You watch? That's what you're doing. You're watching Scooby Doo right now. Misty. Oh, it's horrible. I don't like how that. Oh, I don't like how that's right on. I know. I'm being strange. I know. I didn't like how that looked. Nothing much, just jibber jabbering. You know how us girls are. And we were talking about My Real California Life. She did her video on her palette. Definitely, Missy, go check her out and check out that palette. Right, Tia? That's how I feel about it. Dude, what are you doing? What are you doing? My daughter's cat. This is a support system. If we can't sit there and be supportive of each other, then I don't see a reason to be on here. Isn't it beautiful? Oh my goodness. The Aquaman. Oh, when she sent me the swatches of that yesterday, I was in love. I was like, oh my goodness. And Dawn is in love with that one too. Good night, Jen. Love you. I know I have 2 videos I gotta do. Like after this live, I gotta post it's just a like photo slide, or those photo collage slides things. It's of me and Dawn's walk yesterday. You know what? I look at it this way, life at home. Even if my video doesn't do well, I really don't even care. I just put the new one out and I don't really like the last couple days I've kind of been following the numbers, but that's because once I reach 250, I'm doing a subscriber appreciation bit giveaway. So that's the other video I'm going to do tomorrow. I'm going to make sure to put a video. Me and Dawn are going to make sure to put a video probably like late in the afternoon, early evening. Try to put a video out just explaining what the rules are going to be and how to be entered in the giveaway. I know you didn't tell me what happened. Exactly. When you're like, I'm like when I was at almost 200, I really didn't watch it. But the thing is I jumped so quick past like 150 that I was like, okay, I'm not going to sit there and do a 100 subscriber. I'm going to do a 250. Mystic, what are you doing? Yes, spill the tea, spill the tea. Yes, I'm going to have that out tomorrow. But that's why I chose to do it at 250. I just wanted to do something small. I mean, I didn't know what else to do, but I wanted to at least give something because I really do appreciate my subscribers, and I especially the ones that are like constant. Wow, you've only been doing it for 4 months and you got that many? That's amazing. Well, definitely let me know that it comes in tomorrow. Oh, that's cool. I mean, everyone does their their subscriber appreciation giveaways their own ways. I mean, 1,000 is definitely a major milestone. Oh, thank you, Missy. And I've been, what, I started middle. Is there makeup in your giveaway? Let me think. I've only been doing this since like the middle of February. And yeah, so what, 2.5 months going, almost 3 months? Oh my goodness. You are totally not that type of person. You know what? When you get that palette in, you make sure to do the video and you tell the truth on how even the owner. See, this is where owners need to learn. Okay, go find your phone booth. This is where, you know, owners of a company need to keep their emotions out of their customer service. I know that they love their products and they love this and everything else, but they have to keep their emotions out of their customer service, because if they sit there and start giving attitudes like that to their customers, they're going to lose them. And it's a good way for a company to go under. Wow, 90 videos in 4 months? I haven't done nowhere near that. The last couple days, I think I did the most videos in a row I've ever done. What's this, the third night of a live? Or day, night, whatever? There you go. And that's true. You're not fabricating it. You're not sitting there doing it just to smear someone's name. You're telling the truth. There is a difference. And like in Truth Seeker, so is this a different channel, or did you just change the name again? Hi, Leah. How are you this evening or morning? It's 2:36 a.m. here. Channel number 3. Okay. Good. Maybe you should have a teacup when you do it too, and just like slowly spill it. Make sure you have something there to catch it and just like slowly spill it. Oops, I'm spilling the tea. See, sometimes I can come up with good ideas. I still have to do my second video on invisible disabilities. No, I kind of slept in really late today. So now I'm like, and believe it or not, no caffeine. I'm glad you're good. You'll see me keep moving this because it's on my knees, well, my shins. Right? That does sound like a good idea. Just take the tea, spill it, and go, oops, I spilled the tea. No wonder why you're up all night, Tia. Nope, no caffeine. I had mostly this today and I had one root beer and it's caffeine free. There's not caffeine in root beer. Just sugar, but not caffeine. Oh, the invisible disabilities. Yeah, I need to do my part too. I actually have it all written up, saved on here. The second one's gonna be about Asperger's and autism. I already did one. It's up on here about invisible disabilities. Um, basically just that that video did like what is invisible disabilities, um, kind of like how many people actually do, and then I brought up like mine, with the PTSD. Oh, no, 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 no. Let's not talk about that kind of stuff on here. Enlightened, please. Um, like anxiety, PTSD. I suffer from fibromyalgia. I have, believe it or not, Tia, so is Dawn.
What?
Um, I suffer from ADD, attention deficit disorder, PTSD, depression, anxiety, fibro, and you know, everyone knows fibro attacks your body all over. Yeah, see, spina bifida is something. Yeah, Dawn was like, "What?" Because she heard me say her name. That's why. Yeah, I don't like talking about um the abortions. I just don't like that. Sugar, I can understand, but not the other one. I'm sorry, Missy. He definitely had an amazing mama. And see, those three are invisible disabilities. Um, and the thing is like you can have invisible disabilities and still work. But some invisible disabilities, are you can't work. You have a hard time with daily life. And I went into that with it. So if you missed that one, definitely check it out, Missy. It's Invisible Disabilities Part 1. Oh, what I'm talking about? Oh, see, it's true. There's a lot of issues that people have that you would never know. Um, and there's a lot of people too that will do the it's all in your head. You'll you know, you'll get better, blah blah blah, all that stuff. And it's like, all right, you may be able not going to get better, but you can get better at controlling your reactions to how certain things happen. Oh, Missy, anytime you want to talk, I'm there. You know how to contact me. Even if it's you just want to vent to get emotions out and thinking that, you think no one's there to listen, I'll sit there and you can vent to me anytime, sweetheart. Hi, Mrs. Washington. It's actually been proven that Autism is not because of vaccines. Autism actually has been around for many, many, many years. Problem is they were misdiagnosing it. I had people tell me for years that you know what? I had to fight, Tia. I really, really had to fight. When Dawn was 3 years old, I had an evaluation done. Actually, hold on. Dawn, do you mind if I tell them this? Okay. I actually had requested an evaluation because she wasn't talking. She was delayed in a lot of in a lot of things, and they fought with me over it. They fought with me over the evaluation for her. She was 3 years old when I finally got an appointment for an evaluation with the specialist. And then they were so mad, like they didn't want to do the evaluation, that they were like, oh, she's just ornery. That's all it is. She's stubborn. And I was like, telling them, I'm like, she doesn't talk. She was able to say 3 words. That's it. At 3 years old, she was able to say 3 words. At 3 and a half, I was able to get her a new appointment. And what happened was, is I got in touch with the Head Start in the town that we lived in because I was friends with the director of the Head Start, and I told her what was going on. And she went behind everybody. Like she went into, the background, and she got in touch with everybody that she could to get her another evaluation. And because of the way it was pushed, when they did the evaluation this time, they made sure to do everything. And she, they're like, oh yeah, she needs speech therapy, she needs occupational therapy, she needs physical therapy, and I was like, I told you this. Exactly. I would have still done vaccinations also. But here's another thing. They're just realizing. Do you know they're just now realizing? They used to say that autism was not genetic. And they are just now starting to put together that there is a possibility that there is a genetic, right? Because not only does she have the Asperger's, which is on the autism spectrum. Okay. My brother has it. I have a nephew that has it. I just, and I said that. I said, how do you say this is not genetic? My brother literally just got tested. Oh, don't worry. I do too, Tia. That's why you heard what I said. It's not because of that. So they told me she would never talk. They told me she would never graduate. They told me she wouldn't be able to do anything that a child her age would do, that she would always be far behind. And I refused to allow her to even grow up with that stigma. Yes, she did get her speech therapy and everything else. I made sure that she was in. Yeah, I did see the vaxxed. But there's also, it's been proven that the vaccines do not cause autism. Right, Julie? Oh, so you have, and you see what I mean? I know someone who was diagnosed ADHD, okay? Was diagnosed ADHD by the time this poor kid turned 14. All the medications they shoved this kid on for ADHD, and nothing was working, but they kept upping doses and doing this, and the kid was just like, he was out there. Okay. And when he was 14, they finally sent him to Boston to be evaluated. And they found out he was actually autistic. He was not ADHD, he was autistic. So they had to find a way to wean him off all these medications and then do a whole new thing to deal with the autism because of the fact they misdiagnosed him all those years. Here you go. My nephew was born with autism. You know what they said caused it? Was because his umbilical cord was wrapped around his neck, the lack of oxygen to his brain. Dawn has an amazing story with, you know, growing up and how she was told everything that she wouldn't be able to accomplish. You know, it's a life at home. My nephew, how old was he when he could finally tie his shoes?
Oh,
What do you think?
you're not telling that story, my Dre.
I'm not putting a name out there.
I don't care.
He's like 16, 17 years old before he could tie his shoes. So I understand that one, where you weren't able to until that age. It happens. Oh, fourth channel. She is amazing. And I'm so proud of her of everything. She just accomplishes more and more every day, and I love it. And she has a heart of gold. She tries to, no, you can tell she has a heart of gold, even if she tries to hide it. It happens. It really does. It happens. I mean, you don't know. They push. I still struggle every day. I'm enjoying YouTube. And you know what? That's the good thing about YouTube is you meet a lot of people who go through the same things. A lot of people that, sometimes, when you're in your own house and you're in your own mind, you forget that there's other people that could possibly have some of the same issues that you have. And I can say YouTube has helped me with that a lot. I'm starting to get I'm starting I've had issues with getting myself to get out of my house for a while, a long time. But you end up meeting people who have gone through stuff that you've gone through, or they're living with the same things, depression, anxiety, PTSD, fibro. Um, they understand and you don't feel so alone anymore. It's one of those things, right? It gets hard. It gets really hard. And I'm not saying it's good that other people are going through what you're going through, but it's good to know you're not alone. You're not alone. And even if it's something to do with parenting and you have questions, you get to know there's another parent that's going through it or has gone through it. Exactly. It's nice to relate to people. Tia, you know that's one of the things I had to fight with them about with her, with Dawn, was they kept trying to tell me she wasn't dyslexic, and I was like, "Yeah, she is." And my ex-husband is dyslexic. I used to watch how he read, and I used to help him. When we first got together, um, he couldn't read past the 2nd grade level. So I used to sit down with him and help him to learn how to read, and he does a lot better. No, Mrs. Washington, that's true though. If you think about it, I mean, there's at times I wish that too. Like I wish I didn't, growing up had ADD or depression or anxiety. I've always had it. And I've had PTSD for almost as long as I can remember. Um, I can say that, you know what, that made me who I am. I mean, I had to learn to deal with what I had to deal with to get where I needed to get to, you know what I mean? Instead of sitting there being like, "Oh, I don't have an attention span, so that means I can't." I didn't do that for myself. Missy, I can understand. You know what? And I'm thankful to him too. I am thankful that, he's blessed me with so many people now in my life that I never thought I would have. Right? It really is. Oh, I misspell things all the time. Right, Sandra? It really has. And Miss Washington, Mrs. Washington, anytime. I mean, if you see one of us on a live, jump in, talk with us. And you know what else I like about it, Tia? This for me, myself, the fact that I understood what it was like to have these things going on, and it helped me with my kids to understand what was going on and helping to fight more for their needs without someone walking all over me. We're all imperfectly perfect, or put it perfectly imperfect, because I always say it backwards. Because I tell people that all the time. They're like, "What's the one thing you like the most about yourself?" I say that I'm perfectly imperfect. You're welcome, Mrs. Washington. You want the medicine? This poor kid. I'm just getting it ready for you. Let's see, Sandra, when I say nobody's perfect, in other words, I say that's the same thing as I say there's no such thing as normal. Because perfection and normalcy to me is something that society has pushed upon people that isn't real. I have checked out the Beautiful Disaster clothing. My friend actually just got a Beautiful Disaster tattoo. Exactly, Tia. You know what's funny is I never realized that their, slogan is "Perfectly Imperfect." I've been saying that since I was a teenager. And it gets hard, Mrs. Washington, it really does, there's days that, like, when all 3 seem to attack at once, the PTSD, depression, and anxiety. Because 'cause there'll be days that I'll just be on that low of depression, just laying down, or there'll be a day that my anxiety goes off like no tomorrow, like, I could be walking and all of a sudden I'm just like, I need to go home now. What's wrong? I just need to go home, that kinda attitude. I like that, Sandra. And, um, but then there's times where I'm having flashbacks and the I start shaking and my body's just like, "No," and then all of a sudden my anxiety's just pumping real hard, and then my brain just starts going 1,000 miles per hour, and I'm like, "Oh." Those are the days that you won't see me on here because I am in such a deep funk. I can't. Like, I'll try. There was the other night I was in a live, and there was some things that were kinda said that hit me kinda hard, even though I knew it wasn't aimed at me and it wasn't meant to be bad, but I kinda took it personal, so I kinda just, like, out the other way. Dawn, what was that thing you said? No, Dawn is a trashy unicorn. That was her quote yesterday. I'm a trashy unicorn dancing on a rainbow. It is, it really is. You can fall so much easier than pulling yourself out of that hole that you get into. Like, honestly, that's part of the reason I moved away from Massachusetts because I knew if I didn't get away from all the BS that was there and the people that I was around and just the depressive state of the city we lived in, that I wouldn't get myself out of there. Who, you? Oh, Sandra, you didn't say anything to upset me. I hate taking pills too. Was Washington. I'm trying to I'm hoping to be able to budget it in to start the CBD oil because of how I just hear it helps out with so many things. No, it wasn't you. Oh, no, Tia, I was saying how I was in a live a few days ago, and even though something was not I was just saying, like, with anxiety and depression, how it is. Like, perfect example of it is I was in a live and something was said that, um, even though it wasn't aimed towards me, I took it personally because it's I think it's because it's one of the things I fight with myself all the time, and I don't wanna say who, and I don't wanna say what it was about because the person did not do it on purpose. Like, she has no idea that it hurt me, so I don't wanna put it out there like that. Oh, Sandra, you know I'm gonna tell you. We're close like that. Yeah, I'm hoping to be able to budget it in. That's my biggest issue is, like, I think that's what sucks too is because, like, my issues, I'm disabled from them. And um no, I'm saying we have close like that, Tia. So you know it, but you said something to offend me. I'd be like, Tia, stop it. Um, I think that they should offer it to people like us. I mean, this is craziness. You know, they'd rather have the pharmaceutical companies drugging us up on all these stuff that's not good for our bodies, and they really don't know what they're doing. Not the state. Massachusetts will, but not Ohio. Yeah, they've been proving more and more of how good CBD oil is and how it helps with so many different things. Hi, thinking how are you? Donna, you gonna come get these
A little bit.
in a little bit?
I was sleeping kitty.
Okay, well, I think you taking your medication is more than better than a sleeping kitty. You know, so that you can breathe. That's what I did. I moved to the country. I live in a town that there's only like 4,500 people, I think, if that. It's so small that it's actually still considered a village. Like it's the village. I don't know. It's weird. Yeah, see, that's a lot of money. See, what seems cheap to some people, 60 is not bad. Me, that's a lot of money. Tia said, listen to your mama.
I'll be there in like almost a second.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So don't mind me. I'm going to have my half a cigarette. It really is. I mean, I will say, do I get lonely? But that's my fear of getting to know people. I have a massive fear of it because I'm so scared of being hurt again. Awesome job, Missy. Keep it up. Proud of you, girl. It didn't even have a stump. Like, see, I'm telling you, me and Dawn laugh all the time. I'm like, you go 2 minutes this way, you're out of town. You go 2 minutes that way, you're out of town. You go 2 minutes that way. It's like north, south, east, west. Go 2 minutes either way, you're out of town. So, do you actually live in Washington, or is just your name? Like, it does feel good when you start taking that first step. Should give you. I'll send you. I believe it or not, I am one of those weird people. I don't have a cell phone. Like, I don't have the cell phone number. I have an actual house phone. Oh, okay. Mauriceville, Texas. What's a house phone? This. Laugh. Funny, it's like I want to type laugh out loud, so I was just gonna verbally say laugh out loud. I know, right? Oh, my when I have it on, it works out here. It's in Southeast Texas, so towards the Louisiana border, or no, that's down in the little swoopy part of it, isn't it? Yeah, to explain. Should have just told him that's where Superman changes. That's where Clark Kent goes to change into Superman. On our drive from Massachusetts to here, when we moved here, we actually stopped back in the 1800s. We stopped at one of the border of Louisiana. Okay. So I thought we actually stopped at one of the rest stops. I can't remember if I think it was in Pennsylvania that we stopped at the rest stop. And there was a payphone, and we took a picture of it, and we're like, "We found an antique." Where is the tablet? I love antique 1900s, my bad. I know, it's so hard explaining to this younger generation, like the little ones. It's so hard explaining, like, "When was your birthday?" "Well, I was born in the 1970s." "Wow, you're really old. It's 2019." "What are you, 100?" Sandra, remember when you only put a diamond? Right? I think my kids asked me one time if, colored TV was out when I was a kid. I'm like, "Yeah." Oh my goodness. I was in Louisiana when that happened. Sheesh, should have him come over and play with my stuff, then show me how to do that. We already know he's really smart with that stuff. Look when he sent me when he was making a video for me and Dawn. 6th grade science class. You know, I tell people about that all the time. Like I told my daughter that lives in Connecticut, I told her about it. I was like, "Oh my god, her son did the cutest thing." $1.50 a pack. I remember when cigarettes were 90 cents and then they jumped, um, and the only reason I remember is because we could actually go to the store and buy them for our parents. And I used to get sent to the store for that. And I remember when they jumped from 90 cents to $1.10, people were having a heart attack over it. All we had was that snake game. I know, and he totally did it for himself. It was so cute. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, you finally got the kitty to move, or were you just waiting for the movie to be over?
No, I had to tuck him in.
You had to tuck him in.
Then he wouldn't go back to sleep till I actually like.
Do you want my water too?
Yeah, until I actually like laid back down with him.
Your son would be 23 this year. Yep, see, $1.05. Tia said, I missed you, Dawn. Swallow. I saw the bubble. You. Stop tickling my foot. I will hit you.
Angry man.
She's insistent this stays in my room. It's an angry man that pukes slime.
And that's fine.
Or whatever this nasty stuff is. That now, how do I get it back in?
Same way you get it out.
It keeps trying to come out. Ha! It's in there.
Take your hand out.
Ew. Why do they make this nasty stuff? And it's funny. It's like it's not slime in your hand. Hi, Ashley. I'm sorry I missed your live earlier.
You gotta stop trying to touch it.
Believe it or not, Family Dollar.
If someone actually wants this.
Yeah, TS, I love that. Where'd you get it?
Get them a Walmart, Dollar Tree.
It was Family Dollar. We got that one.
No, I see it, but I'm just saying where other places I saw it.
Yeah. That's,
Oh!
are we throwing this stuff at each other now? Is that what's going on? She literally was just playing with it and squeezed it, and it came flying at me. Who won your giveaway? I didn't watch the whole thing because it was like 2 hours long.
Hey, Mom, think fast. Whoa!
Stop!
One time. Uh-oh. Ready? Think fast.
Yeah, my hand's right there. Get right in my hand, please. Oh, gross. Here you go. Are you trying to get her to attack you again?
Oh, you want that?
Ah! I got it all up in one thing. Yeah, not in the
Oh,
hair.
here we go.
If you hear that meowing, that's because she's antagonizing the cat by giving her loves.
I love you. Mom.
Nice. That's awesome. Do you hear her meowing? Dawn, let her down before she scratches you again.
Ah!
And as I said, did she bite you?
She was grabbing me to the floor and trying to rip my eyebrow off. Hello. Come on, thanks.
How did I miss that?
What?
I watched the beginning of it.
Who won it?
At the beginning of the live, who won? There was 2 makeup boxes. Miss Squeaks.
You see, the people saw my beautiful face. Well, private.
Oh, that might be why. I was like, oh, it's like 2 hours long. What do I do? I was like, I am just going to apologize to her because I know I'm not going to be able to watch this whole thing.
Yeah. Woo! This is the type of sign
Way
that
to go.
it doesn't stick to anything.
Oh, come on. Not fair. Ah. It's all good. Oh, okay. Melanie, it is a pleasure to meet you. And I'm glad you came into the live tonight. All right, here, just take it. Gross.
Okay, Mom, ready?
No.
Gotta think fast.
No, I don't. Way to go. I am gonna hurt her.
Oh no! No, don't.
What?
What? Take it.
Oh, I'm bad.
Stop!
Ooh, you got stuff all over this. What are you doing? She just messed with the keyboard. Yeah, I know.
that
I
was my
wanted her
beautiful
up
nose.
to take her meds for her nose. We're always play fighting. Oh! Oh, don't throw that in there. That's got addresses in there.
Okay, throw your underwear.
No, do not throw my underwear. Really?
Don't throw that.
You threw it at me.
Think fast.
Oh my goodness. Ashley just said she loves your hair.
Thank you.
She said thank you.
I'm right here. Pretty sure they could have.
Oh, yeah, that's right. She's right there. She's not in the other room anymore.
Thank you. She said thank you. Well, I'm pretty sure they heard that.
Are you sure you heard it? Are you sure? No.
No.
Did you see what she wrote on? It's her own Dawn language. Stop. Leave the toes alone.
Type anything?
My youngest twin plays with me just like you do.
Why?
That's awesome.
This is why.
Yeah, she typed it, not me. I think they know because they saw your hand come over.
Yeah, it's like, whoa.
Yeah. Okay, Dawn,
Yes.
enough
Of what?
of doing that part.
Why?
Please. We are not having a Pinocchio night.
Why?
Oh. Do you know she never knew how to say the word why until she watched Pinocchio?
Why?
Watched Pinocchio.
Why?
And that happened.
Why?
Oh, wow.
Why?
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 Why what?
Why?
Where?
Why?
When?
Why?
Okay, I'll give you a why. Why are you a pain in my butt?
Why? 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 Oh, why?
Have to ask him, am I the youngest mom here? Tia, how old are you again? I'm 44.
I'm tired.
So go to sleep.
I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired.
Oh, you're not much older than me. I'll be 45 in September. Now what did you throw at me?
Oh. Ew. He's all nasty now. Like, look at that.
I said that.
That is puke.
So 33, 29, 47, and 42. Yeah, Tia, you're the youngest.
And 19.
Well, besides Dawn. Dawn is the youngest. She's 19.
I'm a mother of kitties. Which one of my kitties are screaming?
And Ashley's 31. I have 5 kids. And I also have, as far as I am concerned, to me, she is my daughter. Yes, I actually am making them soon. I have to make some tomorrow because,
You know where the candles are?
no, I didn't get a chance to make the candles today. So that's going to be my thing to do tomorrow afternoon. Well, besides the video, I have to do that video.
What video?
We have to do the video about the subscriber appreciation giveaway.
Why?
Because we have to put all the rules in it.
Why?
I mean, you have to sit down and make the rules, like, you know, how we're going to do it and everything else. I'd like to actually, when I do the video, do hit 250, I'd actually prefer to do a live for the giveaway.
Why?
And, you know, people that are there. So, no, I have 5 kids. I have 2 boys and 3 girls. But I also have a 6th one, which is, it's funny. I know I say the way I say it. I also have a 6th one. She's I call her my daughter. To me, she is my daughter. Her kids are my grandkids. She's my ex-boyfriend's daughter.
Why?
So, 2 boys, 4 girls.
Why? What is me cousin to you then?
Me cousin?
Me twin.
You twin?
The me twin. What is me twin?
Your twin is my nephew.
He may be older than me, but.
Do I know some Spanish? I know Petico, what's that called? The tiny bit. I don't know much. Tomorrow I'm gonna try to make 2 different batches. I'm gonna do the Love Spell fragrance.
Wait,
if you know what the Victoria's Secret Love Spell. I absolutely love that scent.
Puta.
No, bad. I'm gonna wash your mouth out with soap.
Come at me, bro.
Poquito. I don't know if I said it right.
Chica.
Yes, that means little. Dawn, laptop. No. My pillow.
Can I keep missing? Dawn, laptop. No, I was squirting you, but it's okay. But if you squirt me back,
give it back.
Give me it back.
I don't have anything of yours.
That's also the point here. Don't squirt me.
Brat. Yes, Chica's girl.
Tyler. I am overly tired.
So go to sleep.
No, I'm going to hear your voice and keep thinking of ways to strangle you.
Oh,
Mom,
what?
they're giving me a death threat. Still passed out. I can't really lay back down where I was.
I know casa, you know, mi casa, su casa,
Hola.
hola. I know some bad words.
Puta.
Dawn!
What? I'm in my room. They can hear me now.
Yes, they can.
Then why did you repeat me when I said thank you right next to you?
I'm gonna
what?
I'm gonna go drown you.
Come at me. Tell me where, and I will help you out with
Oh,
drowning
okay. Go away.
You go away.
I love you. What are you doing? They can still see me, just so you know.
How about now?
Dawn!
How about them apples?
We joke around like that all the time. You should have seen us taking the walk. Dawn,
What? I wanted to
you just knocked this down. No, you already claimed my other blanket. That's my blanket.
So my other blanket got Luna juices on it.
So you need to bring that blanket downstairs so I can wash it. Auntie.
Auntie on what? Who's saying auntie?
She was saying her nieces and nephews call her auntie.
Oh.
Because tia means aunt in Spanish. So
Oh,
when
yeah,
they like Auntie Tia.
I was like Ariella, because you call me Titi.
Yeah, Titi.
I didn't understand that at all. Like, why?
You're scared of the dark? I always have a hall light on.
And then after she falls asleep, I shut it off.
Yep. Julie loves your hair.
Thank you.
Thank you, Julie.
Ouch.
You had your hair up too long? Yeah. And she found you. She's meowing at you. Hi, Queen of Hearts. How are you?
I'm good.
You're not the Queen of Hearts.
I don't queen live. Ow.
You're the queen of everything. Trisha's the queen of minions.
Oh, you see my hair, how puffy it is?
Is her.
No!
It's the puffy.
No!
Oh, I love how dark the purple is in this streak right there. Oh, very pretty.
Puffy hair.
Yes, you have very poofy
I
hair.
don't like it.
Well, I tell you to brush it, but your head's hurting, so that will make it hurt worse.
I don't care. Give me the brush. When do I not hurt myself by brushing my hair?
Yeah.
Brushing your hair is very dangerous. Really?
What? I was trying to move my leg. Come here, Midnight.
No, she's evil. If you hold her too long, you saw what happened.
This is the evil one, but she's so. See?
Look at me. I can deal with her evilness.
I gotta put pictures of the kittens soon too.
Come here, Midnight. You're saying hello.
It's funny. You hear her meowing because she wants to get away from Dawn.
But she screams and comes
back. But she climbs up on her and starts screaming at her because she wants attention. Hi, you YT Zoner.
She's okay.
Because she likes to do it on her own. That's her thing.
But if I do this to her, she'll leave me alone for like
maybe 10-15 minutes. Maybe a few.
There you go. My head down.
I got cookies.
Those cookies
No,
away.
I want a cookie.
You put the cookies away.
I want a cookie.
You put the cookies
I want a cookie.
You put the cookies away.
No, I want a cookie. No touchy.
No cookies.
No touchy.
No
No touch it. No touch it.
No cookie.
I'll lick you.
No.
Free.
It's okay. You okay?
No, you really hurt my nose.
You okay? You can have a cookie. You can have a cookie.
Oh, I can't have a cookie.
You okay?
All right. Good night, Ashley. I hope you're able to get some rest.
I need the one I need now.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
I'm having a cookie. Or two.
Ta-da!
Oh, and I gotta tie this back up so the cats don't try to steal my cookie.
I know.
This is what I deal with. Ow. See how brutal she is? She hurt my nose.
Spooky, scary skeleton dancing on a rainbow.
What part is you can't sing songs on this?
The part is technically not. You're not singing the whole song, and that's technically not a song either. So,
I will eat a cookie for you, Julie.
No.
Sweet dreams, sweetheart. The trashy unicorn, right?
Yes. I'm a trashy unicorn dancing on a rainbow. I'm a trashy unicorn dancing on a rain cloud. Puking out rainbows. Because I'm that trashy. Woo! I'm tired. Leave me alone. Get that off of me.
Mm-mm.
Wait, give me that back. I will break the cookie.
That's not nice. Give me my cookie.
I will break the cookie. I got a chocolate. What?
Aww.
That's it. I'm going to sleep.
Oh my goodness, that's horrible.
Wait, please. Will you be entirely quiet?
I'll probably be getting off here soon.
God, my ear's hurting like.
Probably go to the doctor's tomorrow.
No! Spooky! Should we give them a little child spook day now? Spooky's stupid. I don't want the kids to spooky. We give them Jasper.
Mm-mm.
Jasper.
But
Right in my shot.
that's horrible. I'll tell you right now, if that happened to us, I'd be hunting that coyote down.
Same.
Hi, baby.
He was in my spot, so I had to move him anyways.
You know he's gonna try to steal my cookie.
He's like, hey. Good night. Mom.
Good night. I love you.
Love you.
That's crazy. Why would they bring them over there like that? Coyotes aren't an endangered species or anything. Were they trying to get rid of some other animal that was on there and that was it like its natural predator? Oh. That's just crazy. Are you serious? Your Instagram crashed? That's horrible. What the frig? Are you doing it through your phone? That's the only way I can actually use my Instagram. I can't use Instagram on my laptop. I don't know why. I don't know how to do it. Now I'm sitting here playing with this stupid slime. Oh my God, you seeing that mess? Most of that is hand lotion. I don't know why. I'm obsessed with hand lotion. Seriously. No, it's okay. I'm probably getting an offer here soon. I'll see. That's right. I love animals. I actually do like snakes. I hate spiders. Dawn saved me from a spider yesterday.
Yeah, you're welcome.
No, seriously, she really saved me from it. So while we were walking, when we were walking yesterday, when we took our walk, this spider like literally crossed our path. It went like right across, and then it just sat there. And I tried like pushing it with my foot, with my sneaker. I'm like, go on, go that way, get out of the way. And Dawn was staring at it, and I'm just like, look at, and this thing was facing me, and its hind legs went up like it was gonna jump. And Dawn was like, oh no, stomp, dead. So she saved her mama. I do too. If I could set a house on fire every time a spider came in my house, I would. But I think I'd get in trouble. I really do. I'd get in a lot of trouble. I think that would be hard to explain in court. Why did you set your house on fire? Because there was a spider. Oh, good job. Awesome. So you got the smarticles. I can't leave yet. I really, really, really love this lotion I got from Trish. That one? I think I showed it to you last night too. This stuff smells so good. Wow, that's weird. Melanie, my kids can tell you, I jumped out of a moving vehicle because of a spider before. And the funny part is, the spider was not in the vehicle. It was on the windshield and it started running this way. And I was like, oh no, this thing is not getting in here. And I jumped out. Lost my shoes in the process. And then my friend came walking over to me like this, going, hey, I got something for you. I got something for you. And I was freaking out. I thought he had the spider in his hand. And no, he had a bear cap. I have a lot of crazy, funny stories that get people cracking up laughing, and they're all freaking true. That's the sad part. What was I supposed to think? All of a sudden, he comes towards me holding his hands. Like, I got something for you. And he's like this. I'm like, no, ain't happening. And see, around my house, I don't see him that often because I spray around the house with peppermint oil. And also, if you get like the mint plants, if you get those, plant them around your house. They hate them. They absolutely hate it. Yep. And believe it or not, also that spray, with peppermint, I do a mixture of peppermint oil and tea tree oil. You spray it on your carpets, like if you have animals, spray it on your carpets and you know, door frames and stuff like that. It helps with to protect your house against fleas too. And salt. Salt works with killing fleas, believe it or not. A lot of people don't realize that. Sprinkle salt on your floor, like that can. Um, the one with the little girl with the umbrella, that can. Take that, you sprinkle it on your floor, just leave it there for like a day. It dries them out and kills them. And then you can spray everything down. Yes, blue can. Can't think of the name of it for the life of me. But it's just the salt, you know. You pop it open a little bit and just... It's really cheap. Most places sell it for like 89 cents a buck. Oh, it's also good to start protecting yourself on that season coming up and just spray everything down. All right, so I am probably doing the lemon pound cake again, doing one of those. And I'm doing the Victoria's Secret Love Spell. It's gonna be and the batches are gonna be enough for me to make 3 candles. Oh, I was trying to see if I had one of them in here so I could show you what size they come out. It's a tin, it's a tin about this wide. It's about that, like that. Hey, Dawn, you can come in here for a minute. Why? So you can entertain them, so I can go take a break real quick. Yeah, do that. It's Dawn dish soap, I think you use for that. They say to use. Yeah, I make soy candles. They're the soy wax. I don't like the paraffin. I just soy holds the scent longer and it smells cleaner. It burns cleaner. I go through there's like 3 people on Etsy that I go through for my scents. I'm very picky about it. And there is actually someone up here in Ohio that's about an hour and a half, almost 2 hours away, that I go to theirs real quick. I go there.
Hey, look, I'm here,
Huh?
Hello.
Hold on a second. What?
We are here.
Yeah, I'm right here looking at you.
Oh, look. Oh, yeah, that's all. Is this spooky?
Yeah.
He's like literally on my stomach. And I was
Oh, I see. It says hello.
and I was watching something and I was almost asleep.
Missy is saying hi to Dawn again. Well, here. Can you?
Ugh.
This webcam actually works pretty good. Not webcam, this the...
I'll be careful, spooky.
I'm careful. Here.
Hello.
I'll be right back.
This is me trying to go to sleep.
I know, your mother annoying you.
And my cat too. The room is very messy. I'm looking at my screen because it's showing me the messages faster. How's everyone day? I'm pretty sure the mess will horrify people. Hello. I took NyQuil for my cough and sneezing thing and they kicked in. Tired. I'm tired. I don't know what she's doing, but she brought the computer in here. I am tired. I'm cuddling with a blanket and my cat. Is it spooky so small that you can't even see him? This is awkward. Oh, go back to some spooky. Oh, she's coming back. I can hear her coming back. I'm like, I said, she's coming back. I can hear her coming back. Good, perfect.
Trying to trip me.
Perfect timing. They agree that I look sleepy, and the kitty is about to start waking up because of too much light.
No, he's knocked out.
Actually, no, his head is really
No, he just looked up at me. He's like, huh?
Oh, yeah.
She's watching something. Hang on. Allergies? Who's allergies? I do sell them. I just don't know how to mail them yet because I'm so afraid of them melting. And she is full of allergies. She has seasonal allergies. They hit her this time of year, and then she'll start getting better, and she'll do okay during the summer. Like she'll have a couple days that are bad in the summer, but not so much. Like here. And then once fall starts really kicking in, it will hit her again. I do sell my candles. The thing is like I have never mailed them. I've always sold them like around here and stuff like that. So this is my first attempt of mailing one because I will be mailing one this week to someone. Around here, I usually sell them for like, it matters like what I had to use for supplies and stuff like that. So I don't do it for a profit. I just do it to be able to get back the money that I like put into it. So I usually sell them for like about $6 a piece. But I don't know how much it would cost for shipping, so I have to check that out. Well, once I make them, I'll actually it's a pretty good idea doing a video of it. I do is believe it or not, it's so easy to make. It's just buying the supplies. I mean, I have people like for pumpkin, because we have a pumpkin festival here every year. So this year will be our 3rd year with pumpkin festival. So I made pumpkin spice candles, and this is one convenience store I always go to, which is actually called Convenience. And the ladies that work there, they buy them all for me. They're like, I want one, I want one, I want. They keep telling me I should make a whole bunch of them. And then, oh, talking about candles, I do the wax melts too. These ones have been curing. See, all right, some people I'll tell you right now. Let me get one out. Oh, okay, I got a bunch out. So I do these too. They're small. Oh, the hell happened there? Okay, I don't know what happened. This was one of the first ones. I have to clean them. Let me see. There we go. See them? Little wax melts to doing, just doing one of these. You put the little tea light in there and you just have it melt down. That actually has a different wax melt in it at the moment. But these are some of the lemon pound cake. I make these and then I put these, I sell cheap. These I put like 6 of them in a little baggie and I sell it for like $2. Or I put 8. It matters how small they are. Because like, let me see, these ones I would put like 8 of them in there. In the little baggie. And then there's these ones. See if I can get one out. They kind of been being pain in the butt. I got to get the other molds that I want. Okay, come on, behave. All right, never mind. Those ones don't want to come out at the moment. Oh, there they go. See, these ones are a little smaller. See? So I put, same with these ones. I put like 8 of them in there. They're not really like that much smaller. It's kind of funny. It's because it's the way that they are. But you can see what I mean. Like, there's the heart. Then there's that one. And a lot of times what I do, it's not that, like what I do is I put them together, the hearts and, I don't know, I'm confusing everyone. I put the hearts and the stars together. And that's why I put 8 of them in there. And I said I sell those for like $2 for the little bag. Little container of them. And then I have other molds. I haven't used them yet. I'm going to try to. But here's a little thing about, oh, now my hands smell like lemon. Oh, they smell so good. Funny thing about wax melts, a lot of people don't realize. Like, if you know someone who makes candles and they're like, oh, I made wax melts today, and they're trying to sell them to you right away, don't get them. The reason I say that is because wax melts should actually sit for a week. And it helps to get the scent, the oil to like really settle real good in the wax melt. If you burn it too quick, if you melt it too quick, it's not good. Like after making them. It's the same thing with candles. People will make candles and like 3 hours later, oh, it's dark, so that means I should light it. No, you should wait 24 hours. So it's like a 24-hour process to make candles, honestly. And then, yeah, Melanie, my bad habit. Oh, Koa, I didn't even see you sneak in my room. You my old fart? Oh, I can give you all kinds of information on the most random things. I'm like plethora of useless knowledge. I also make hemp jewelry too. Really? I'm sorry. Did you beat like are you at with it right now? I mean, I'm glad you were able to quit because I swear I have the hardest time with it. You beat it. Awesome. That's amazing. All right. Love you all. Check it afterwards. I actually had that. I had that. I two different bouts with it. I actually have an appointment next week. No, not next week. Oh, next week is next month. Oh, wow. Um, think my appointment's around the 18th, something like that. I'm not even sure, but right. I had all my kids before they found it. Thank goodness. It's true. Always get it. You don't realize how common cervical cancer is until you get it. You're not sounding weird. You're being honest. Oh, can I ask you, did they do a hysterectomy with you? Or did they do the scrape? I just call it the scrape because it's like a cheese grater. It's exactly how they just my doctor described it to me. She was like, we're gonna do this, whatever it is, and whatever the procedure was. I forget the name of the procedure. How bad is that? But I can remember the fact that she told me it was like THS cone on you. I just remember when they told me the procedure. I asked her exactly what it was because it was just like a first step procedure. That was the first one I had, of course. It was the first step, try to get everything off and see what happens. She goes, it's pretty much like taking a cheese grater to your cervix. I was like, what? I tell you, you're scared of it, aren't you? See, I don't have that luxury here. I call it a luxury. Um, when I was in Mass, my OBGYN was in the same building as my primary. And he would make appointments for me, and then I would just go because it was like all in the same building. I would go and take care of it. Here, we have doctors that pretty much, we don't have an actual doctor in this town that's like a set doctor, especially for the insurance I have. There is one doctor, but he don't take my insurance. But so the building that has the doctors, they pretty much volunteer there. Like, they don't volunteer where they don't get paid, but they, you know, offer their services so many times a week, every month. That's how I am with MRIs. MRIs, they have to give me Valiums because I'm claustrophobic. I used to be like that, Tia, until I started having problems. You know, this tells you how much I don't trust doctors. And this is a good reason why. Right before I got pregnant with my son, I ended up in the hospital for a week. They said I had inherited something from my mother. They said most likely from my mother that was attacking my uterine wall. And I was like pretty much army crawling because I was in so much pain. And so I ended up in the hospital. Now, while I was in the hospital for that week, they sat there and did every test, everything that they could possibly do to check if I'd ever be able to have kids. They highly doubted I would ever be able to have kids. They swore up and down I wouldn't be able to have kids. My doctor kept telling me, I'm sorry, I know you're young and this isn't something, you know, this age you want to hear this, da 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 da. I got out of the hospital. That same night I got out of the hospital, I got pregnant with my son. Yeah, that was kind of interesting because it's literally right. It was, I found out I was pregnant 2 days before my birthday. I went to the doctor because I wasn't feeling good, and my doctor wasn't in, so I had to see the on-call doctor. Well, is in the same office, so I knew who he was. I had seen him before. He goes, I'm going to do a pregnancy test. I was like, did you read my record? I can't get pregnant. He goes, I'm still going to do one anyways. I'm like, okay. He came in and he told me, you're pregnant, and I fell off the table. Like, I literally just fell. And I was like, because my boyfriend was in the waiting room. And I was like, can you go get my boyfriend so you can tell him? Because he was right there with me when the doctor told me I couldn't have kids. Oh, wow. So they never caught on that she had uterine cancer. They're just saying that she must have had it a few years ago, like many years ago or something. See, doctors don't know everything. Oh, so they did know she had it before. So I find out why her uterus was closed. Yeah, that's odd.
I got my eye molested. Um,
He was kissing your eye again?
yeah,
It was his way of telling you to shut your eye?
my eye was shut.
Oh.
It's his way of saying goodnight.
I love how each one of these cats have their own personalities and how they just like have so many different things with them. It's so cute. This one's the king of the house. Koa, Koa, can you stop cleaning yourself? That's Koa. That's Dawn's emotional support cat, who lately has been seeming to want to be in my room.
He only comes in here when Spooky can't put me to sleep.
Oh, so he'll probably put you to sleep in a few. He is. He's gorgeous. He's blue Russian and Siamese. Hakoa. And his name means warrior in Japanese. I love that. Their own catanality. That's awesome. No, you just made up an amazing word. I love it. You have a catanality. Huh. He's what, 11 now? 11. He's a good cat. Yeah. He's a real good cat. Huh. Only thing he does that's bad is he steals my chocolate. Oh no, Maya woke up. Aww. Hi, Maya. Mia. Mia. Okay, I keep going to say it the way it's spelled, and I have a bad habit with that. I just remembered how you told me how to say her name properly. Huh. Believe me, if it wasn't for the fact I know 3 other Tias, I would have never known how to pronounce your name. I would have been going Taya, Taya, Taya. Oh, it's just me. Oh, no, these cats, usually I will have at least 5 of them in the bed with me. Oh, see, I wouldn't get the Tina out of that. That was just right. What's funny is when I was a kid, I had a cat that was similar to this one, and her name was Tia, but she ran away. And technically, she wasn't my cat. She was my sister's cat. But I can see people doing that, Tia. Me, I'm starting to get tired too. Oh no, they did it on your paperwork? No, you know what I get happens? Because you see my name does not have any S's in it. It's Cherice. Even I've had court stuff that's happened. I've had other things. They put S's in my name. I don't, there is no S in my name. Oh, and I had one, oh, who was it? I think. Oh, don't worry. I usually, I can yawn 10,000 times and I'll be like, whatever. Yeah, you got it's the first video that I did of that, so it's a few videos back. So basically just go on, you know how to do that. Go on the videos and just go down the list and find it. And yeah, watch Sandra's 2 videos on her palette. Oh, I watched the first one, so I know already, and I'm already in love with it. So I will watch her second one. She's gonna have a lot of people. I had a jury duty one, and it was Charesse. They spelt my name. I don't know. I don't know how they decided to come up with that spelling, because it was the first time I ever seen that. And that was in Massachusetts. And it was the first time I had ever actually gotten jury duty. And then I moved and I came here, and I am not joking. I got called in for jury duty in January. And then in March, they called me again. I'm going to go. I got to actually go put some clothes away so I can actually lay down and sleep, because that's what I was doing before this, was messing with my clothes. And then I am going to get some sleep. But I love you all. Thank you for coming. Melanie, I hope I see you again. It was a pleasure meeting you and getting to know you. All right. Tia, Missy, mwah, you know I love you. And definitely much love to you and blessings. Okay. I'll definitely be keeping you in my prayers. The one time autocorrect works. Oh. All right. Good night, everyone.